So it's Saturday 1st of August, and here's a quick view from the bottom of plot 1. So I've not really got into this area. I've treated it a couple of times with weed killers and things, but I have started pulling out the bindweed around that garlic that was full of apples. And basically I've been trying to get the weeds out from elsewhere. Today I've laid some of the paving slabs down on the wood chip path. We're going to get some more wood chip, so I'm going to top the wood chip up either side, make it level. I really need to get into that area over there because the weeds are coming up. In this case I just pick somewhere and work. And today I was working up the other end, up on plot 1A, topping. So this end we've got the butternut squash, the baked potato, and the roast potato. Mashed potato. Yeah, baked potato and mashed potato varieties from Thompson and Morgan. And they're growing quite nicely, so they've had a water, so they're doing okay. I've been hitting the weeds along this bit. I haven't done this bit here yet. I've uncovered that bed. I've attacked the comfrey a wee bit and got rid of that, so I trimmed the tree up so that I could actually get in and out here. And this needs working on tidying up. And you can see the weeds here. I've not really hit the weeds here yet. So, but I'll hit the weeds up here through this path and around that bed. Around that bed, which is Walton butternut squash. Along here. And through this one. So I've got round to getting the weeds out of the first bed there, and here I've not touched at all. So I kind of fought back the weeds a bit that were taken over the bin last week, and the in behind that bindweed are raspberries, and behind there are grapes. And I was supposed to have the grapevine out last year, and that never happened. So the grapevine decided it wanted to grow. This area's cleared up a bit more, and I've knocked back the comfrey again quite a way. They've done nothing with the wall apart from put their cycle store in front of it. So Christ knows what's going on there. The bindweed has decided to travel along and go through there. That needs pulling out. And this is the grape took exception to me cutting it back last year, and it's trying. And there's grapes on there. Not that they come to anything. The birds will have them, but you can see how the bindweed's just taking it all over. So that's a job for another day. Doesn't feel like it doesn't look like I've done a lot. But actually pulling all those weeds out and tying it up a bit, at least it gives me less to do. So, you know, if I can get this bed cleared next visit, then that's let's cover over a bit. Let me see the whole bed. So if I can get that bed cleared next visit and tidied up, at least that's this side done. I might have all that out there as well. I haven't got the weeds out in there, they need to come out. And then it's hitting this lot. I've harvested apples today, a number of them, but hit all this and hit that corner down at down in the corner of plot 1 there. Let's walk down the new path. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Be nice once it goes all the way to the front of the plot. So that's about the sum of that. Oh, and the parsnips. Parsnips there. They went in before the coronavirus. Oh, and something I did before, since the last time, I extended the path around the greenhouse. So I extended the path a couple of slabs more this way, and I put those slabs on the other side. And what I'm going to do is these Battenberg slabs. I've got a load of Battenberg slabs that I'm using at the moment, so they're coming, and I'll infill this bit. And that's another job that I've really got to get done. I've got to get this greenhouse ready for next year. All this timber it's going to be turned into square foot gardening beds. And I've now decided that rather than put 8 foot by 4 foot beds in, I've got 2 more here, stacks, that need to ultimately go out. Let's show you from a distance. So there's 2 stacks here that need to go out. And what I'm thinking is I'll put them in line with, make you sick a bit and spin you around. So if I put those 2 beds, first off I've got to move those 2 compost bins. So those Daleks need to be emptied and the contents put into those 2 Daleks, and those incinerators need to go onto the paving slabs there that I've just exposed at the end of that bed. Get them out of the way, and then the 2 stacked beds that I've got here will go in line with this, and then in line with that row I should put in some square foot gardening, and I'll have some trees along the wall. That's my plan. This timber is for the square foot gardening beds, certainly needs ripping up and painting. Always something to do, always.